Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, or hello if you're new. I just wanted to start this video by saying thank you so much to anyone that has subscribed to my channel lately, left me comments, liked my videos. It has meant so much, and genuinely I just wanted to start this video by saying thank you so much, because it means so much to me and it's helped my channel grow so much this year since I've been focusing on hair care content, which has been just such a passion of mine. So thank you, basically. Thank you so much for your support. And if you are watching this video and you've never watched any of my videos before, then hello, my name is Amy and I test tons of hair care products, from dry shampoo like today, purple shampoos, hair masks, hair oils, you name it, I've probably tried it. And I just love basically finding the best versions of products on the market. And today I have a very exciting product. So my next thank you goes to Just My Look. They sent me another batch of goodies to try on this channel. I still have a few products from my last haul that I filmed and recorded just to let you know kind of what was coming up soon. I still have a couple of those to film, but I had another delivery and I just felt so overwhelmed that first of all I just couldn't believe it, but also I really wanted to try this dry shampoo today because my hair is kind of on day 3 hair. Typically gets to the point now where I will just put a bit of dry shampoo in just to give it a bit more volume. You can tell my hair sits very flat to my head, and just to refresh it a little bit. And this one is from Beauty Works. It's their dry shampoo and it claims to be invisible. I've been on this journey on this channel where I've tried so many amazing dry shampoos recently, and this one just sounds really good. Beauty Works products for me in the past in terms of the hair care products have been a bit hit and miss, and so I'm really excited to try this one today. So with that all said and done, let's dive straight into the video. So if you are interested in this product, it's always leave down below. Any videos I do that include products, they'll have them linked down below. And once again, thank you Just My Look for sending this over for me to try. So a little bit more about this product. It says it's a dry shampoo that helps to manage oily, unruly hair and hair extensions with Beauty Works Invisible Dry Shampoo 300ml. Our subtly fragrant dry shampoo is perfect for breathing new life into the hair in between washes. This invisible dry shampoo works to reduce the buildup of oil and sweat, absorbing excess moisture from root to tip. Strands will be left with more volume and free from residue, creating the ideal conditions for styling. The hair and scalp will receive a gentle cleanse without weighing locks down. So again, as it kind of mentions there, dry shampoo is great for refreshing your hair if, like me, it's starting to get a little bit greasy. But if you want to style your hair, you have an event, or you want curls to last longer, you want a bit of volume, and you're going to be out kind of all day, a wedding or something like that, adding dry shampoo is a great kind of hack to add extra volume to your hair, and just means that your hair's a bit more easy to work with. I find that if I use dry shampoo and then style my hair, the style lasts a lot longer. So this just sounds really interesting, doesn't it? So it says it's got a subtle fragrance. It's quite a big can, to be fair. Quite a lot of the dry shampoos I've tried have been slightly smaller, and it's like a metally can. So it feels quite good, quite premium, I suppose. So I just opened the can. You want to give it a good shake before you use it. And this is the applicator there. So I've mentioned this before. Some dry shampoos have a nice styled applicator. Some just use this kind of bog standard one, which just is a cheap component. Won't affect the spray depending on how quickly it sprays. Oh, it's quite strong. Okay, so I need to use this quite far away because that kind of threw the product really far. So that means I'm going to want to literally extend my arm as far as I can to spray it on my hair because I don't want it too packed. But that's what I'm going to do. Smells gorgeous. Oh my god, it's very kind of fruity actually. Does it say what the smell is? Oh, let me smell that again. Oh, that smells really like fresh and fruity. I really like that smell. Okay, let's try it on my hair. So this is kind of what my scalp is looking like now. So again, it's not the worst it's ever been, but I definitely feel like it could be kind of refreshed a little. And more importantly, it's sitting very flat on my head right now. So what you can do when you apply dry shampoo is, if it's particularly oily, you can focus on kind of your scalp area, move your hair by sections and go like that just to focus on the scalp. If you're trying to add a bit more volume, what I tend to do, and I quite like doing, is actually holding the hair up quite high, spraying it and then just giving it a couple of seconds. And I just feel like it helps to lift my hair a little bit more than if I kind of don't do that. But the good thing with dry shampoo, it's all about experimentation. So let me first of all try it on my scalp just to see in terms of refreshing my hair how that looks. okay. I can feel it on my hair, so I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds just to kind of do its thing, and then I will see if it is invisible, because I just didn't realise until this year how many dry shampoos were invisible, because that for me was the biggest thing I hated with dry shampoos before. Now that that's done, I'm just going to massage that in a little bit. As you can see there, that already creates a bit of volume, but that's kind of not the technique I'm going to use. Just want to feel if it's invisible. Yeah, to be fair, like now I've massaged that in, I can't feel product on, and you can tell when there's product on because quite a lot of dry shampoos have, like if you go like that with your fingers, you can feel it like on your fingers after massaging it because it's quite a thick formula. But that's actually done a really good job in terms of refreshing my hair there without kind of feeling any product. Let me just go like that. Oh, I really like the smell. Okay, you know what? I feel like that's actually done an okay job. I've obviously just put it there, so what I'm going to do is just use this all across my head. Obviously I'll speed you up slightly so you can see how I do it without spending ages actually just talking you through it, and I'll give a final verdict in terms of how much I feel like I've had to use, my final verdict, what do I think of it, how do I compare it to other ones I've tried as well, because this is quite affordable to be fair, and obviously if you have extensions, Beauty Works is something that you might be very familiar with. So let's give it a try and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, so I've just obviously applied that and I have some thoughts. So I feel like it's actually done quite a good job of helping the oils slightly, but that's because I wasn't on like day 6 hair, for example. The oils I had were, I guess, a little bit more minimal compared to how other people may use dry shampoo. Because with an invisible formula, it tends to be a lot lighter than more robust dry shampoos that leave that residue. So with that in mind, I would say you had to use a little bit more of this to feel like it cleansed like another one would, if that makes sense. So I feel like you had to use more of this to get more of an efficient clean of your hair. But what I think this is really great for, because it is so like fine in terms of the mist and it's not too heavy duty, if you style your hair tons with dry shampoo but you don't want that build up of dry shampoo kind of day after day, or you want to refresh or give a bit of kind of volume to your hair, again, it's not done tons in terms of volume, but what I can tell just in terms of the texture of my hair, it's added more texture. And so if I went on to curl my hair would stay curled for probably days at this point, because it just feels like it will make such a big difference in terms of curling it. And I feel like if you are familiar with Beauty Works, you have extensions and you tend to curl or style your hair every day, and you find that having more texture in your hair helps the longevity, then something like this I feel like is the perfect thing for you. Because whilst it's not the most robust dry shampoo I've ever used, and I still kind of stand by, my favourite ones include the Living Proof one, because I just found that that really did clean my hair at the same time of like making it appear less oily. It actually cleaned it at the same time, which is amazing. I mean, I also love the L'Oreal After Dark one as well, just for a more affordable option. But I do really like this for alternative reasons. I feel like this is something I would keep in my collection for days I'm styling, or like I said, if I had an event coming up. Something like this is just great in terms of spraying over your hair, adding that texture, adding a slight volume, and if you then did like half up, half down, or something like that, it's going to stay in place because you can just tell that this texture is not budging. If you put it in place, it's going to keep it there because it's robust. And so for that reason, I actually really do like that. And I think that this was about like £10, so it really wasn't kind of bank breaking. And I think if you do struggle to like style your hair with styles that don't hold on your hair, or you have quite fine hair like me sometimes, then something like this just makes a world of difference in terms of styling. Another thing to mention with this specific product is that it's 100% vegan, free of sulfates, parabens, gluten and sodium chloride as well, which is great in terms of not adding those nasties to your hair. But overall, I do actually quite like it. Like I said, it hasn't cleaned my scalp as good as others, so that's probably the downside of this dry shampoo, is that if that's how you use it, then I would say there's alternative options for you. However, from a styling perspective, which is definitely how I'm going to use this kind of going forward, is if I just want that texture, a bit of lift in my hair, and something that's going to help a curl to stay, which is my biggest problem. This, I just can tell by the formula that this will help it. So what I'll do is I'll probably do like a curly hair routine coming up soon, where I'll incorporate this into the routine to show you how it works in conjunction with styling, because I just can tell, like I can tell by the texture that this would work so well. And so that would be my advice, is if you're looking at this and you're thinking, when and where would I use this? I would say it definitely cleaned my hair slightly. I would just have to use a lot more, and I probably used a little bit more of this than I would typically use from a dry shampoo formula. But if you're styling your hair and you style it, even if you use dry shampoo daily just for a styling perspective, this is perfect because it is so lightweight, but it's added that texture to my hair. So yeah, that's kind of my verdict of the dry shampoo. I would say it depends on how you use dry shampoo on to whether or not it's for you. But for me personally, it's something I would definitely have in my collection. I think if you're a hairstylist, this is great if you are looking after clients with fine hair. If they let you know that it doesn't kind of hold a curl very well, or if you're styling freshly washed hair that typically doesn't hold a curl as well as, I guess, day 2, day 3 hair. This basically adds that texture that you would typically get from that time duration. So for me, this is something I'm definitely going to get tons of use out of, and I actually think I'm probably going to use this quite a lot in the next couple of months. I've got tons of things going on, and I feel like this is going to really come into play for those. So yeah, I do actually like it, despite the fact it's not the best dry shampoo I've ever tried. So let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your thoughts, and generally if there's anything else in the Beauty Works line you'd like me to try, let me know. I do have their purple shampoo to try as well. It's like a 5-minute mask, and they have dry shampoos and everything like that. So I'm gonna get on to filming those reviews for you really soon, because I think Beauty Works is something that people are very familiar with. Obviously it's had endorsements from Molly May, so everyone's very aware of what Beauty Works does, typically known for their hair extensions, but they have tons of hair care products. Some for me have been alright, some of them haven't been alright, but this one is something I will definitely get tons of use out of. So if you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe down below. It means so much. And don't forget, I'll have the link to this product in the description box down below. And once again, thank you Just My Look for sending it over to me. With that all said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.